just want to feel like that every day. Piping hot, popping like popcorn. It's all mine. Can you hear the bells ding dong? Up every last one. This is it, this is it. Ooh, oh. Let's not pretend I don't hear me. Try to move on without looking back, 'cause I realize it. Perfection can't please me. I didn't know that I could see the sky with my eyes closed, and a moon to talk to. The world will spread everywhere if I wanted to. Tell me more, how many miles is life in the rainy streets and having no umbrella? A time to be joyful. I just want to feel like that every day. Piping hot, popping like popcorn. It's all mine. Watch my soul bang bang. Pick up every last one. This is it, this is it. Oh, oh. Let's not pretend I don't hear me. Try to move on without looking back, 'cause I realize it. Perfection can't please me. How many miles is life? Grab lots of snacks and wear new shoes. How far can I go? I just want to feel like that every day. Piping hot, popping like popcorn. It's all mine. Launch my soul, bang bang. Pick up every last one. This is it, this is it. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's not pretend I don't hear me. Try to move on without looking back. Piping hot, it's let's try on those days. I guess it's not all fun and games. This journey is my own. I'm sorry if I bothered you, 'cause I realize it. Perfection can't please me. Piping hot, popping like popcorn. It's all mine. Can you hear the bells ding dong? This is it, this is it. If I could just see your heart, how small the world. It's not that I don't want to
Hey everyone! Playing some Shin Megami Tensei 5 on the weekend, because I skipped it on Wednesday. My goal is to actually make progress. Which is the goal of every stream, but I always get sidetracked, so... I'm kind of debating just ignoring side quests at this point. I'm already hella powerful, so... Alright. Where do I need to go? I kind of want to deal with this abscess first and foremost, because, like... that shit gets annoying. Telephone card, jeez. Oh, hi, Black Frost. Hee-ho! I'm so close. Just a little more. Ho. You there! Hear me out, ho! I'm a Black Frost, the one and only Emperor of Ginza. I'm not lying. I may not hee-ho look it, but I used to be the Emperor of Kabukicho, ho. Oh yeah? Or are you the Dragon of Dojima? I mean, Shin Megami Tensei is owned by Sega now, so maybe. But then this demon he had to come and bust up my turf. It was he horrible. So then I decided to be the Emperor of Ginza, ho. Read this manga that he human wrote. King of me something. So I know exactly how to do it. Want to hear the plan, ho? To become an emperor, you need wealth, ho. But first, you loan money to poor demons. Then, you cash in on super high interest rates, ho. You might be wondering... wow, he really is a Yakuza. You might be wondering what to do with all that manga. But this is Ginza, ho. You gotta run a bunch of high-end clubs, ho. Then you gotta hook some rich folks by showing them a good time. That's when the maka starts pouring in, ho. Oh, so you gotta get hoes. All that is so far so good in Black Frost Loan Shark's master plan, ho. There's just one he-ho problem. A high-end club needs high-end alcohol, but this guy Dionysus controls the whole circulation of alcohol in Ginza, ho. At this rate, I'll never get the stuff I need to serve my customers, ho. I'm so close to becoming an emperor I can he-ho taste it. Please, ho. You have to get rid of Dionysus so I can get what I need. Yeah, sure. I know I said that I wasn't gonna take some subquests, but it's a he-ho boy, so we gotta. Can you see it, ho? He's hiding at the building over in Tsukibayashi, I mean. If you succeed, you and I can have a drink. Best of luck to you, ho. Oh man, you're offering a high school student booze? That's great. Feeling tired. Gustavo is back, then good timing. I'm on my road. I should probably get some miracles. I got like a bunch of glory. Okay, so I need to get over there. But how? I wonder if I can go around this building. Maybe. What's up, Wapo? Battle Sutra. That's the battle version of what Sanzo journeyed to the west for. Journey to the west, but Buddha's out to kick ass and take names. Hey, I heard you've been styling on my boy Black Frost. I'm gonna get a save point because I'm definitely not scared of you. You're with Bethel, are you not? That's quite a serious look on your face. I take it you know that I'm Dionysus, the god of wine! What's up? Dear me, that black snowman still hasn't given up on my alcohol. So he sent you after me? But you seem to be a level-headed sort, one that can be reasoned with. Come then, let us talk. What are your thoughts on alcohol? If you can drink when you want, where you want, and however much you want, is that enough for you? But alcohol is not infinite. That of high quality is particularly difficult to produce. I can't say I approve of such wasteful drinking. Not only that, but wine is not something to be monopolized. It's something that should be shared with all who want it. That's why I have rules in place for the alcohol that I keep in Ginza. And yet a certain demon hatched his childish scheme to try and steal it. How pitiful. But I believe you'd be capable of punishing that troublemaker and making him see the error of his ways. How about it? Will you help me out in showing the proper way to treat alcohol? No. You're not Jack. I see. If you've heard both sides of the story and still choose to side against me, then there's nothing more to say. I will use my full power and show you the proper way to use alcohol. Let's settle this quickly. I shall triumph with ease and then partake in some exquisite wine. Nah, I wanna let Black Frost achieve his dream of being a gangstar. So, yeah, sure you can. Alright, so Dark doesn't do much. How about Ice? Okay, he does not like Ice. I don't think I have Ice, which is a little bit of a problem. Let's swap Alice out for our own Hee-Ho boy.
Your turn. Go.
He's not as tall as the one that we're helping, but he's a friend. Actually, I think I have a higher chance of getting a crit if I use Aramasa. Or I can just miss. That works too. Not hitting is the same as hitting, right? Alright, let's see if this hits. There it goes. God, that Dark Sword's really paying dividends. Okay, just a regular attack wasn't enough. There we go. Nope. Alright, Loki, you do it, please. I am done embarrassing myself. Ooh, a terrifying strength. I cannot hope to prevail against it. In the end, is power all that matters? Well, you've won. Do as you wish. As the loser, I shall bow out here. I believe I will be drinking away my frustrations tonight. Listen, Dionysus, I usually totally agree with you. The booth should be shared with everyone. But this is a friend that we're talking about. This is a personal request from a dear Jack Frost that may have gone a little corrupt, just a tiny bit. You know, maybe he's going down a bad path, but we can fix him. How do things go with Dionysus, ho? I beat him. Amazing! Now there's no one left to get in my way, ho. But while I was waiting here, I've been thinking a lot, ho. If I want to become a true emperor, there's much I still need to learn. So I think I'm gonna come with you. Hold your excitement, ho. Hey, my friend is already one of you, ho. Treat them well. I'll just stay here, ho. Oh, that's cute. Alright, so if that's the case, I don't feel bad about fusing Jack Frost anymore. Because I can just go and grab a new one. Whoops. I don't need to fast travel. I need to go to the world of shadows, where demons gather.
Welcome to the world of shadows, where demons gather.
That's exactly what I said. Just gotta register, everyone. Alright, now what can I make? I guess if I use Dyad Fusion, I can see what I can make with Black Frost. Make Clotho, Dominion, Kinky. I probably want to do the Compendium Fusion, to be honest. Who do I want on my team? I can make Cuchulainn, but then I lose Sibel. And Sibel's cute. I like her. Hanuman. He can transform to anything, fly, and possess incredible strength. He's much more unique than the other guy. He performed many heroic deeds in the Ramayana, and is most always depicted as a monkey. I've already got King Long. Who can I use Black Frost to make? Of course, now that I'm cool with getting rid of him, I'm not allowed. 39k to make Clotho. That's a bit of a high price. And I really don't want to get rid of Sibel, because she's my fire type. I can make Ouroboros. He's a horse guy. He's got -4 to ice though, so maybe we don't use that. Makarakarn's usually pretty good. That reflects magic attacks.
Is this demon to your liking?
Also, big thanks to RDF and Dingo for retweeting the tweet about the stream. Really helps get me out there. Now watch this be a fusion accident. Oh, too bad. Fusion accidents are fun.
Let's hope we get along.
Let's hope we get along. Okay, what do we got? Heavy blow. Medium attack, greater effect when landing a crit. Ooh, actually, I got a skill that lets me just crit. Strength-based attack. Nah, he's all about magic, so we can get rid of Black Draco Strike for heavy blow. Dream Fist. I don't plan on making people sleep. Marakunda. If I remember correctly, that reduces defense. I don't really need that. Yo, I can make a snake now. Look at all those snakes. Yamato no Orochi. Neutral Chaos. Giant snake with 8 heads that the hero Susanoo defeated to save Kushinada Hime. The legendary sword Ame no Murakumo no Tsurugi, also known as the Sword of Kusanagi, was said to have emerged from its belly. It's the snake! Actually, so I'm on a quest in Elden Ring right now, where there is a girl who... Wow, why is my... Hold up. Hi, guys! I didn't notice that my webcam was all the way up there. Yeah, you got to see my cool wall. There we go. Now you get me. I mean, we can make a less cool snake. It's wearing some clothes. Of course, I can make Ganesha now that I've fused away my Black Frost. It's not exactly. This one's naked. She's just a shadow. She can be wearing whatever she wants under that shadow.
Return.
God, maybe that's why my view count was so low. People were looking at the preview for the stream and were like, "Wow, there's no one here. I guess they're taking a break." All right, let's Okay, Wapo, I will check this out. Good job, Wapo. Actually, I believe that gives tons of money. So, if I can figure out what to hit it with.
This'll do.
It doesn't like dark. Oh, that's good. Sorry, I didn't realize it was a demon. Finally got a wall texture together, just took forever to make. I hear ya. Way back when, in the times of old, in the space year 2016, I believe. Maybe it was 2015. Felix, Dynabees, and I were making a game. It was going to be called Ace Dungeoneer, and the idea was that it was a theme park designed around dungeons. And you were the person who designed these dungeons. It was basically Mario Maker. And I had to create some repeating textures, like some consumable items. I was basically the environment artist. And I learned a lot about textures by doing that. And just how to make them repeat. And the best way I could figure it out was I made a square. And basically, I created my thing, and then I would, I guess, make a 3x3 grid, so that I could compare the texture up, down, left, right, and then in the corners, so that I could make sure that it repeated properly. And that was literally the best, like, the biggest brain move I did, because it made it so that I could be guaranteed that the texture would repeat properly in every direction without having to, like, put any effort into it, aside from dragging it to the left. There we go, we got Black Frost back. He needs some leveling, though. I'm probably not going to use him, but I'm glad that he's in my inventory. Just making that initial texture takes so much time when it works. Oh, absolutely. It feels so great when it works. I wonder if I still have the files somewhere. They were on my dead laptop, so... The laptop that was lost to time. Yeah, let's give Black Frost enough EXP to level up as well. It's Lamia. She doesn't like ice. So, actually, I'm gonna pass. So that these cool friends can take over.
Let's go.
With screen tones, you're trying to make sure it doesn't feel muddy. Yeah. Screen tones are an absolute delight, and they really, really help, but goddamn, you need to fine-tune them. That's why I never got into using them analog, like in traditional media. Because it's always like, if I put them on and it's not the right one, there's no going back. Oh. Alright, let's talk to Narcissus. Maybe if we flatter him. Please, let me go just this once. No. You're going to regret that decision. Am I? Oh, now how could you? Alright, are you ready to talk now? Do you care for divination? Shall I tell your future? How about you tell?
Our future.
Perhaps we shall after you've given me a little tribute. Now then, I shall take 2,818 Maka. How about not money? In that case, I'll take 1 Oxpeozar. I only have one, but I have no idea what it does, so sure. Oh, now you're asking for the money again. Fine. Jeez.
Beautiful. It is a pleasure.
I am Jirai Narcissus. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Never ready to talk, even though I talk way too much. See, I'm really used to talking to the void, right? So I can talk a lot, but in normal conversation, I'm actually quite patient.
Here.
That's why I really hate when people interrupt others. It's something I despise, to be completely honest. Because it's so rude when somebody's like talking about something to be like, oh yeah, by the way, this other thing that's happening that's completely unrelated that, you know, screw you, I guess. I don't know if it's a bad habit per se, but I have the habit of if somebody maliciously tries to interrupt me, I just won't carry on with what I was saying. Obviously, they don't have enough investment in the conversation to care, so they don't get to know what's going on. Grew up with parents and cousins that did that? Aw, man. My mom does that a lot, but she's gotten better. I mean, it is nice to have a physical attack, but the Nahobino's better at it. Let's get rid of the AoE. Saw a JoJo reference on the title? Damn straight. We gotta enjoy JoJo now that Netflix has completely screwed over Stone Ocean. Nice to see you, Lizard. Hope you're doing great. Whoops. Honestly, the Echoes reference is one of my favorites to do in Shin Megami Tensei, because Jack for us is all about saying he-ho, so he's gonna heed the ho. I'm farther in the game than you are? It's a long game. Like, I think this is like, what, the third area? Where are you at? Oh, there's the abscess. Alright. How am I gonna get there? Oh, okay. We're just gonna land on Narcissus. Oh, we can talk to a Valkyrie. Let's do that. In the second area? Alright. How are you enjoying the game so far? I honestly don't know a lot of people that are playing Shin Megami Tensei, so I always like to hear how people like it. Well, if it isn't a Valkyrie. Picking and pecking through corpses on the battlefield again? A looter's work is never done, I suppose. A looter? You've gone too far. It's their souls I seek, not their riches. I gather worthy warriors to send to Valhalla. Ha! Semantics! You're a grave robber. The gathering of souls is a sacred act. Don't you dare compare it to your vile presumptions. Whoa, you hearing this? She's not just admitting the rummaging, she was rummaging through corpses. She calls it a sacred act. That takes some guts, huh? You like it a lot? That's good. I'm sure that this game is getting a lot of people into the series. I hope a lot of people try and pick up Shin Megami Tensei 4 while the 3DS shop is still up. That one was spicy. It's all as Odin intends. What else could this act be but a sacred one? Then again, someone like you would never be able to understand. Please, Odin's got you completely brainwashed. How about trying to use your own head for once? Think for yourself. Maybe then you'd see. He's just got you on grave robbing duty. How dare you continue to spew blasphemy at Odin? Ooh, big bad Valkyrie gonna teach me a lesson? No, I'm in the midst of my sacred duty. I cannot act rashly or selfishly. I'll report your words and deeds to Odin, and await his orders on your punishment. Holy shit! You really can't do anything without Odin's approval, huh? Yeah, you're not his grave robber. You're a gopher. Enough! If you want to fight that badly, you shall have it. The demon attacks. That's a really cool thing about this game, where depending on who you have in your party, demons will react differently. In Shin Megami Tensei 3, which you can also get on the Switch, Fornius and Decabria are friends, and when you beat Fornius, there's a Decabria waiting in the town wanting to see his friend, which he just killed. But in this game, you can reunite them, which is really, really cute. One of the more recent ones was your cousin asked you about anatomy and physiology class, telling her about the physiology of the human nerve and how it functions in the mechanical level. They'll get through more than 30 seconds before she turns to your mom and says, "Hasn't got him." Oh boy. Yeah, it sucks when it goes there. Your first one was Soul Hackers? This is the second? Oh man. I don't think I got the chance to play the first Soul Hackers, but I'm really, really excited for the second one. Maybe I'll have to pick that up before the eShop closes. Let's see. Fire, huh? I assume the Valkyrie are probably alright with electricity. Yeah, wind's the way to go. Alice is charmed. This is... How about we just pass with Alice? Don't want spoilers? No, I completely get it. Thanks for popping by, I really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy the game when you get here. It's about as unusual for Loki to hit on Odin as it is for Zeus to have multiple lovers. Zeus is a lot of things, but a good husband is not one of them. Alright, Alice. Please. Nope. Damn. I guess if I want Valkyrie, I'm gonna have to get Loki out of my party. So let's do some swapping. So now that the store that I work at part-time isn't selling video games, it's a bit more difficult for me to pick up new games because they're 15% more expensive. But like, I'm really glad that I picked up Elden Ring. It's I'm pretty sure I'm doing more exploring than actual plot. Because I've only beaten one story boss, but there's still so much to explore. I think I'm gonna need Loki back for this, actually. It's absolutely a fun exploration game. Which I was really surprised about. Because it's an open world Souls game. which I wasn't sure about, because Dark Souls is hard, and having hard everywhere as you're exploring didn't really strike me as something that I would like, but the way that everything's spaced out feels really deliberate, and I like it. Ooh, jeez, it resists light. How about physical? What do you think about physical attacks? Alright, how about the zappies? It absorbs zappies. Okay, sure. So then fire's probably the answer, right? I don't have fire personally, but like... I know people are saying that they want me to play it on stream, and they don't care if I start at the beginning or not, so maybe we'll pop it in at some point. She has zappies. What does Narcissus have? Okay, Oribus has fire.
Your turn. Go.
Today is most certainly a sleepy day. Yeah. I mean, I had a real intense dream last night. There was a lot going on in it. So, last night, my dream was that I was just going about my day. And then suddenly the sun got really, really bright. And it's like, oh, shit. You know, the sun's doing something weird. What's up with that? And then I get an emergency alert on my phone that says that the sun's life cycle was accelerated, and it's gonna slowly turn into a red giant. I'm like, oh. Okay, end of the world, I guess. So I start making plans for the end of the world. And for some reason, my logic was like, okay, the sun's getting brighter. That means if I stand in the sun's rays, it's gonna be bad. So we go to the local hardware store and basically usurp it, make it into a shelter. And I take a look at the light when the sun is going towards the window, and I mark it off with duct tape. Because, again, if you go into the light's rays, apparently that's bad by my logic. And it was just this, like, cycle of putting on, like, a bunch of clothing, going scavenging, trying to live out the rest of the days before the sun engulfs the earth. And then, so I'm pretty sure this is just me reading the SCP wiki, but it turns out that I was right about the sun's rays, because if you go into them, your flesh melts and you become a blob. And that's one of the stories from SCP. So then we have to deal with zombies trying to get in, trying to drag us into the sunlight to mutate us into this stuff. And yeah, after that I woke up. I'm like, what the hell? That's when you go see the people who are most important to you? Yeah. But you don't touch the sun, because apparently the dawn is your enemy. The sun is a deadly laser. It's been a hot minute since I've had, like, a doomsday scenario dream, you know? I don't particularly dislike them. But, they can certainly be intense if you remember the dream, right? Even high SPF wouldn't cover it? Exactly. You get post-apocalyptic dreams? I feel like that's a better vibe than during apocalypse dreams. Cause like, I don't know, maybe it's my weird reasoning, but it feels like if it's the post-apocalypse, this is just the world now. This is what you have to deal with. All the rules are there. You know what's going on. You can deal with it. But if it's during the apocalypse, that's when everything's chaotic, and you don't know what each moment is gonna bring to you. One thing that I find really, really weird is I don't get nightmares. I cannot remember the last time I've had a nightmare. World War Z the movie versus, like, Waterworld? Yeah. Let's talk to her. She's got some pretty hair. The demon is approaching. Oh, so you're approaching me? You're pretty brave, aren't you? Not! Did you actually think you impressed me? Wow, rude. You get spicy nightmares, but that also might just be your PTSD. Probably. I could not imagine having to deal with that. Also, thanks, Trump, for retweeting the tweet about the stream. Alright, well, let's talk to your other friend. Please, mister, please let me go. Sure. I don't know if I'd feel safe even then, actually. Maybe it'd be better if I just join you. What do I do? I want 3,000 bucks. No. Okay, you can take my MP. I'm by a save point. Life stones? Absolutely.
Here's to being best friends.
Oh, we're gonna be best friends until I fuse you into something. I'm putting points in luck, as you should do. Oh, hey, it's Amima.
Say.
The goons are in silver. Supposedly came from silver currency manufactured there during the Edo period.
That one that was mostly jump scary? You're driving to work when the car in front of you exploded and you died instantly? Woke up in a sheer panic? Oof. That, yeah, especially when you wake up after the death event happens. It's like, did I actually die? Is this the afterlife? Oh, hey, plot.
Another from the Japan branch.
Yo, what up, Abdiel?
Oh,
It was my understanding that you were commanded to stand by. What are you doing here?
I'm standing by. Here. Okay, do we sell out the director, or do we just tell Abdiel to fuck off? I'm gonna say,
See, you haven't come to seek glory or praise, but out of a sincere desire for peace.
no, I just want this done with. Like, yeah, peace is great. However this ends up, as long as it's done.
Considering the circumstances, you shall participate in our operation, but you will follow all orders as issued. I will not permit refusal or objection.
Nah, I'm gonna do what I want.
Now, to the mission. The forces of Bethel are in the midst of a siege against the demons of Chaos's headquarters. Your orders are to assist the other division leaders in hunting the Demon King. While in his territory, you will show caution above all else.
Also, one thing I'm gonna put up front here is that I'm not trying to follow a specific path or get a specific ending. I want this to all be natural. So whatever ending we get is just gonna be based on my gut feeling at the time. Nobody tells Arena what to do except for God.
You. Ichiro Dazai. correct?
Exactly.
Yes, ma'am?
You are considerably less provisioned than he. I shall lend you my aid.
Abdiel's taken a liking to Ichiro.
Whoa!
They have been ordered to obey you. You will command these angels in the name of order.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Also, you. Once this holy operation is at last concluded, I will have words for you.
Okay. We're gonna have to fight Ichiro.
Huh. When I first saw her, she scared the crap out of me. Pretty surprising to see she's got a nice side.
Well,
Me and these
Every
angels
day
are
you
gonna
get your
do
own
what we
personal
can
team
to
of
take down
angels.
that demon king.
Exactly.
Be careful out there, okay?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure my personal values don't really align with Abdiel's, so we're probably gonna end up fighting her, and because of that, we're gonna end up fighting Ichiro. A realistic version of the angels that are just rings and eyeballs. It's so creepy. Those are accurate, though. Biblically accurate angels are fucking crazy. I love them. Because it's like, be not afraid. And it's like, then stop being scary. Safeguard. Oh, geez, that's great. That means that if I fuck up on a skill, like on the weakness chart, I don't get punished. But I don't want to give up a buff. I'll give up concentrate. All right, Bananarama. Now I'll really smash them up. High restore. MP regains when you strike a weakness or land a crit. Yes, please. Oribus has better dark attack, so let's get rid of Mudo. This skill will take me to the top. Use this when you're in a pinch. I'd be devastated if you were to die. Thank you. Acrobat kick. Always lands a crit. That's pretty good. But I don't think I need it. Floats around, warping time and space, saying, "Be not afraid." This body shifts between our plane and the ethereal plane. Yep! Who's that? Those look like the flying monkeys from Wizard of Oz. God. It feels like telephone cards are outdated already. Like, everyone's already on a plan, because plans are super cheap now. So why do you need, like, minutes for your phone anymore? Unless you're like a drug dealer or something.
The city is a mess. How are we gonna hold parades for celebrities now?
If I go down there, I have no guarantee I'll be able to get back up. But that's fine, because I want treasure. Oh, that's a good treasure, though. Ooh, I found an aquamarine. Aquamarine's a really pretty gemstone. I also really like Aqua Aura Quartz. It's like this really nice crystalline blue quartz that has a bit of iridescence to it. That would have minutes for people who can't afford the cheaper plans or burn phones? Yeah. But even then, like, plans just continue to get cheaper, so I think we're near the end of days for phone cards. Especially since, like, having a smartphone is so essential to daily life now. Like, it really feels like it's incredibly difficult to live a normal life without one now. I wonder if there are programs to donate smartphones to people under, like, less fortunate circumstances. Because having one can really help you out if you're, like, job hunting or, like, if you need to get around somewhere. I think it would be nice just to have a program where, you know, if you're upgrading your phone, you can opt to give it to somebody who needs one. Yeah. Well, and that's why we need to have better funding for public libraries. Because I know if I were in bad circumstances like that, where I needed to go job hunting or, you know, I needed to go apartment hunting or just need information in general, the first place I would go to is the public library. Ooh boy. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta kill this hoe. Kaiwan. I think those guys are weak to light. How do you like Jesus? Okay, they don't like Jesus. They're alright with fire. You can print and scan with your phone? Mm-hmm. Man, these guys suck. Though I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I'm just incredibly powerful right now. Yeah, I've become OP so that we can finish this game already. I love Shin Megami Tensei 5. But my personality prevents me from finishing it at a decent pace. So may as well remove one obstacle. what's really interesting is that by streaming, I've kind of learned a lot about what kind of games I like to play, or how I play games. And because of that, it kind of says something about my personality, too. Like, I really, really enjoy exploration, but I hate wasting people's time. So because of that, when I play games that focus on exploration, where that's, like, the goal, I'm at odds with myself, because it's like, I want to see so much of this world, but also, I have people who are here to, like, watch a game. So let's, you know, I'll put the plot first for some reason. I hate it. Exactly, and that's something that I need to embrace. The fact that we are here to hang. We're gaming, but we're also vibing. But also because of that, I've learned which games I play on my own time and which games I play on stream. Because, yeah, they're in very different categories. I ate these mushrooms so we can vibe more. I mean, that means that I'm vibing with the universe at that point. Man. Netflix is really messing with JoJo Part 6. They're releasing them in batches, and because of that, the release schedule is really, really wild. And so it used to be that there was JoJo Fridays, where on Friday, new JoJo episode drops, that's it. It was just like Kamen Rider for us. But they're releasing in batches, so one batch was released a while ago, and then another batch is going to be released in September. And that kills any hype that people have for JoJo. It's being so mismanaged. I honestly wonder why Netflix opted to go for this if they didn't understand the audience. Well, now I'm down here. Don't know why Netflix does that? Yeah. Well, because the Netflix philosophy is that people want to binge watch episodes, right? So, like, the Netflix philosophy is we'll release the entire season so that everyone can watch a bunch of episodes at once. But that doesn't necessarily work for all fan bases. The moon's light has vanished, now I will shine in its place. I am the true heroine of the story. Want me to join you? Well, I've got good news. I'm easy to negotiate with. Let's see. A fair amount of your MP. Yeah, sure, I'm going back to the, place anyways. I'd like $3,818. You know what? I'm in a good mood, too. Sure. Means to pleat you, Valkyrie. They'll watch it or they won't. Yeah. And unfortunately, that's how you kill a series. Poor distribution is a really, really good way to remove any hype people have for the thing that you want to produce. And again, a really important thing is understanding your audience. Which, unfortunately, it looks like they don't. There is the chance that they might go back to JoJo Fridays if there's enough of an outcry, though. I'm sure they spent a lot of money to acquire JoJo. I don't know. I've been considering doing JoJo watch parties. Just because a lot of you guys are here from Fool's Gold, but don't know JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So, learning about JoJo helps you understand Arena a bit more. But, I don't want to do anything incredibly illegal, so I don't know how I would go about that. Because, like, our normal Discord watch parties are in a weird gray area. Oh, hey! It's another abscess. Sure, let's go like this. I'm gonna swap you out to Loki. Oh, and it's a full moon. And we're just gonna do... Everyone gets spicy. There we go. They chose the crispy option. Man. So I'm looking at the comments on the most recent Dingo Doodles, and people are kind of divided on Arena right now. I need a hug. I mean, how can I explain it? D&D is a really good way of exploring your own personal insecurities, right? So it's therapeutic to insert some of your own trepidations into a D&D character and try to explore them. So I think I got what I needed out of playing Arena. But yeah, so a lot of people are divided, where some people are like, oh man, this really helps characterize Arena and put her struggles into a new light. But there are also other people who are like, man, I hate Arena. What a hypocrite. And, you know, it's interesting to see how people take it. A lot of what Arena went through with abandonment is how I felt throughout like different points in my life. So Arena flipped the switch to, and we're moving on. Yeah, because Arena doesn't have the emotional capacity to deal with something on that level. You know, Arena at that moment was really trying to get herself out, but she didn't have the emotional capacity to help Gothy at that point. So with her personality, all she knows how to do is try and shrug it off so that it can be dealt with at a later time, but that's not healthy. So there's also the fact, and I noticed this with Kamen Rider 01, where if you make a character unlikable and selfish for a long enough time, people don't accept the redemption. So I feel like that's Arena for a lot of people, where she's been the joke character and the malicious character and the selfish character for so long that no matter what she does, she won't be good in people's eyes. And unfortunately, that's a product of writing. It's a pitfall that you fall into, where it's a part of your audience that you can't anticipate. And I feel like it happens no matter what. Like, you're absolutely not going to be able to make a character redeemed for everyone. Like, a big one is Abby. I feel like Abby is a dead character for a lot of people when she went ultimate pacifist. Love the idea that Arena's playing on the phone the whole episode. If I remember correctly, in 3.5, and I'm not saying that this has anything to do with Arena, because I didn't learn about it until later, there is a prestige class. I believe it's called Self-Aware Player Character. And it was a joke prestige class where your character is aware of the outside world, and can break the fourth wall and stuff like that. But, like, at level 10, your character becomes real and steals your girlfriend. Like, that's the capstone ability. I really want to do a one-off 3.5 where
Welcome to the world
I have
of
Robert
shadows,
Hartley on, because he's
where
only
demons
played
gather.
5e. I want to do a 3.5 one-off with him. But it has been ages since I've DM'd, so I have no idea what I would do for that. Rena's gonna come for my future partner. What skills can I get from this? Guarantee escape? Nah. Counter? Maybe. Dion Rita is really, really good. Ooh, Divine Arrowfall sounds great. Can I get more slots, though, before I get that? Yeah, everyone was really hyped when Old Gothy came through. They may forgive you. Ooh. Increases ally skill slots. Yeah.
You wish to learn this.
So I'm gonna get myself a skill slot. I'm gonna get my demons a
You
skill
wish to
slot.
learn-
Whoops.
You wish to learn. Now then.
And I still have 100 left. She's been alive for too long to not have Old Gothy pop out now and then. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. She was Old Gothy for a long time. She's been Amazon Gothy for a while. But, that was only for some of the campaign. I'm gonna save up this. I'm gonna wait so I can get physical. But now, I have more slots. So we're gonna get Zappies, Light, Sakanagi, Aramasa, the Veil. Divine Arrowfall. And what else? I could keep Wind. Or... I could get a heal. But I'm spec'd mostly towards physical attack. Nah, screw it. I'm gonna give me a heal.
How is this?
Alright, what can I make now? Ooh. Mott's a spooky one. It's a sarcophagus with just a bunch of evil spirits in it. The Canaanite god of death. Every year he attempts to kill Baal, the god of fertility, only to see him raised from the dead with the help of Baal's sister Anad. Emotional damage. I think that's how it goes, yeah? Sips Arena, not sure who would be the third, because Gothy seems to be the one pointing out just who has emotional damage. Who else has emotional damage? I guess Jack does. Oh man, Queen Maeve. The Queen of the Fairies in Celtic mythology. Some say she was the inspiration for Shakespeare's Queen Mab, leading many to conclude that she and the fairy queen Titania, Oberon's wife, are one and the same. She was known to give mead mixed with her blood to many of her consorts. I'm glad that we have a lot of Celtic mythology in this game. Oh, what's Floros all about? That's spooky. I don't think I like Floros. One of the 72 demons of the Goetia. He appears as a leopard and can see into both the past and the future. He can also control fire, which he uses to burn his adversaries to death. I think I like Floros. Floros is a bit too spooky for me. Burong's got, like, a little dance going on. Sneeze, Jack, Sanu, yeah. Said to live in the forests of Bali. He was an evil god whom the people sanctified and made their guardian. Now symbol of good, it's fated to war with Rangda, I believe, the avatar of evil, for all eternity. I don't want to get rid of Alice or Loki. Maybe I'll get rid of King Frost and Mothman. But I think my slots are full is the problem. What about Special Fusion? Oh, jeez. This is a lot. That's Lamu. That's the thing that I thought. What do I need to make this? Alright, let's see if I can find things here that look like that. They're around the level 50 mark. And unfortunately, I don't think I have the demons to fuse to make... I might be able to make Chimera. I think I need Chimera for that. Alright, let's just do Dyad Fusion, see who I can sacrifice. So, Narcissus, I can make Kushinada Hime. Yeah, sure. Who would be the funniest, is what you're asking? See, that's the problem. You can make all of them really funny. So I think it depends on what you think you can work better with.
Is this demon?
One thing that I've learned in terms of comedy is that, you should go with what you think is funny, because that's what you're going to work better with. You know, trying to do what other people are going to think is funny is just... It's not going to come across as well as, the alternative. You know, trust in yourself and the rest will follow. Oh, interesting. They kept her in Japanese. Alright, so Mahama-on is really, really good. In fact, Kushinada Hime might be something that I should keep. Oh, I have 2 slots left. That's great. Who can I fuse? I can make Dominion. Oh, I need this one, actually. King Long and Kushinada Hime. That's expensive, though. Who can I fuse to make King Long? Nah, that's... All of these are really expensive, except for this one. But then I still need... Kushinada Hime, which is the problem. And this is the Hydra that we fought earlier, and I don't think I want that. So maybe we just won't. It would be Zanu the most, because as Gothi goes along, she gets more and more frustrated, so most likely Arena would be last, because Arena has emotional damage and she causes it, yeah. I would never say that Arena is the worst off out of everyone. Because Sips and Gothi both have bigger problems than she has. But she's the one that, because her problems aren't as bad, her problems are kind of cast aside. You know, Sips has a curse and an ancient god taking over his body. Gothi's entire race has been locked away past, like, a dimensional barrier. And Arena's lonely. Which, you know, yeah, that's bad. Not as bad. She doesn't deal with them at all, yeah. I kind of want to make Kuholin. But that means I need to use Sibel. And I like Sibel.
Return when you...
I will return when I have more demons. Oddly enough, I dealt with the same thing, in the campaign after Fool's Gold, where everyone else's problems were bigger than my character's problems. Because her feeling... Well, that's the thing. Because of the way that the world works, it leads her to believe that her feelings aren't valid. And, you know, because everyone's left her, she doesn't feel like opening up because, what? If she makes herself vulnerable, people are just gonna leave again. So... I feel like a lot of the hate that Arena gets comes from the fact that she can't deal with her problems properly. Like, she just isn't able to. And she doesn't deal with them in a healthy way, and because of that, there's a lot of hate that's directed towards it. Just saying your feelings are valid. Well, maybe there is a part of me that I don't show on the camera. Have to guard some part of yourself? Yeah. Well, and there's also the fact that, you know, I get a lot from, you know, being the rock that people cling to, right? Being, like... being the listener, and not the speaker. But, you know, that's not always healthy. And, unfortunately... It's a position that you find yourself in rather than take up yourself. Okay, I guess we're fighting Moo. Not. I'm just gonna bail on this fight. They're beneath me. Oh, hey. Hey, me. Everyone should be heard? Yep. No, and it's really, really hard to make that distinction, right? About when you can't be the emotional rock anymore. Because, yeah, I mean, I've had it where I just can't anymore. And have to, like, lock myself away just to recover. I guess... Alright, so this is where Shin Megami Tensei becomes real talk, but when Dingo, Felix, and Bees were moving away, it was the last day that we were going to hang out together, and I had gotten a text that my uncle was passing away. It was an uncle that I didn't interact with a lot, but, you know, he was still my uncle. And I had to decide whether I was going to continue seeing my friends for the last time, or to go see my uncle for the last time. And it ended up being that I felt like it was two deaths that I was dealing with. The death of this friendship that I had made, and the death of a family member. And I put more weight on being with my friends because I felt like they had a lot more impact on my life at that point. And afterwards, I felt like a horrible person because a man had passed away. A man had died while I was with my friends. And I could not deal with that for a while until I had time to process, you know, just where the importance lied for me. And actually, it was Bees that really helped me get through it, and Felix. I didn't dare talk about what was going on while I was with everyone. Like, Dingo was going through a lot right then, and I did not want to put any of that on her. But I did confide in Bees and Felix about what I felt, and it really helped me get through it. And you know, it's kind of interesting that this came up with Arena, because yeah, that was basically what happened. We went through the same arc, just a long time after the campaign finished. Though I was never of the opinion that you leave people before they can leave you. That's dumb. That is a bad coping mechanism. They're absolutely gonna be there for me. But that's something that I had to learn. That sometimes you can't be the one that everyone leans on and not expect the same from other people. It's unhealthy. Sometimes you just need to be the vulnerable one. It's the same with my mom. She feels like she is the one that helps people. She can't be the one that's helped. And it's something that I need to work on myself. You know, having that savior complex isn't exactly the healthiest thing. You're the best, Ho! But honestly, I'm gonna need some more fire gems. I need to feed my flame, Ho. Think you could bring just 2 more? Yeah, sure. Hee hooray! Burn that midnight oil, Ho. Take this as a symbol of my hee-ho thanks. Chakra drop. Ooh, that's good. That's MP, and I drastically need MP. All right. Maybe looking at my map is a good idea. Actually, I think going around that way is my best bet. But I kind of want to see what's on top of that building. And I think that's also the long way around. Yeah, nice to see you, Gideon. It's the prejudice that therapists face. They go to therapy themselves because they're trying to digest everything their patients talk about them, which is sad. Period. Make fun of them for it? Yeah. You know, it's kind of like the bartender that gets depressed hearing to all of the patrons' problems, right? You know, everyone confides in the bartender, but who does the bartender confide to? There's a Scott the Woz episode with that? Oh?
This'll do.
I'll be completely honest. I have no idea what format Scott the Woz is. I always assumed that they were like Peanut Butter Gamer or or like JonTron or something. Jerry Atrix. Ha. Goes to therapy because Scott won't stop talking about Chibi Robo Ziplash. Oof. Real talk, I'm really sad that I missed out on the Chibi Robo amiibo. It was a really cute one, and I passed on it because I didn't want to play Ziplash. His videos are so entertaining. I'll bet! I'm sure Mr. The Woz is popular for a good reason. Plus, I have never seen any controversy surrounding Scott the Woz, which is refreshing for a content creator. Private life stays private. Private. Exactly. It's something like, as a streamer right now, it's really, really difficult to gauge what I need to stay private and what I can talk about. Because, like, talking about my private life is kind of, it's therapeutic, right? Like, you get it out there. But, like, what needs to stay private? What should you not talk about? How do you stay genuine without putting too much out there? Become more and more apparent as you gain more followers? Yeah. No, and also, like, I like to think that I'm not a person who attracts controversy. So maybe my threshold is higher than someone else's. Ah, Sire Carson. Sire Yuzuru has remained in Bethel, Japan for this operation, so I've come alone to offer my aid. Let's first focus on our efforts in eliminating the forces of chaos. Has a charity bonanza every year, where last year he had official Monopoly set produced with the Scott the Woz lore. Whoa. Had in your shopping cart and you should have immediately checked out. That FOMO hits super hard, and when you don't act on it, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It sold out within an hour. Dang. Practicing HIPAA protection for yourself? Interesting. Yeah, I never considered that. Mostly because we don't have HIPAA in Canada. All proceeds go to Extra Life? Ooh. Extra Life is a good one. I like Extra Life and Child's Play. You know, other charities are valid as well, but like, I find that those two align with me a bit more as a major league gamer. I'm Mokoi. I collect rare keepsakes of the past. If you bring me the things I want, I'll reward you. Sure. Can I count on you? Alright. There are 3 limited quantity items I'm looking for. First, I'd like a vintage guitar, but it has to be electric. So cool and stylish. You might be able to find some instruments over near Konda. Maybe try a Wajicho or something. Next, I want a large plastic modeling kit. Love the presentation of technology in the Real Robot series. There are a lot of old hobby shops in Akiba, so Tokanda's supposed to be a good spot. MLG. Can we talk about that for a sec? I genuinely think that Major League Gaming is a better term than esports. Because sports already has a specific connotation to it. When I think esports, I think people playing FIFA or Madden. But when people say Major League Gaming, that's when I think of Overwatch and, like, League of Legends and stuff like that. I find it really weird that we latched on to esports and not Major League Gaming. Leave it to America to need to protect people's info so it's not sold out to companies. People get desperate for money. American capitalism does not... Oh, yeah. Late-stage capitalism. MLG was a brand, which I think is why it didn't last, because, you know, you have to submit to licensing if you want to use it. A TV with a built-in gaming system. Man. I'm pretty sure there was like a TV with a built-in NES or something that I really wanted as a kid. Or like the Panasonic GameCube that was also a DVD player. My friend Fuad works at a used game store, and someone brought one of those in. I got really into SCP lore recently. The fact that it's such a concentration of freelance horror writing is, oh man, I love it. Had to explain to Angel what SCPs were? Oh man. We should have him play SCP Containment Breach. That's a good way to learn about... Oh, okay, that's Surtur. If Thor Ragnarok is anything to go by, this is going to be a wild ride. It's free on Steam, right? I think so. Maybe instead of doing Minecraft next week, we could do SCP Containment Breach. Actually, Gideon, if you remember it for me, just in case I forget, bring it up on the group chat, because I'm super down. Do you think the Blade Wing picture you did was too much now that Dingo is more active? You want to show her, but also don't want to creep her out? I mean, I'm pretty sure Dingo has a pretty high threshold for that sort of thing. So... you know, that's just personal opinion and everything, but... let's talk to Gustav. It's been a while. Hi, Gustav. I love you.
Counting on ya.
Radio Yaki. Some of the balls have cooked stingray. A school swimsuit. Okay. A Nintendo Switch.
Looking to say thanks. Need anything?
Self-aware, yeah. What can I buy for essences? I don't think I need any of these.
Need anything?
No, thank you.
See you next time.
I now have like $800, so we're good. I can go to the world of shadows.
Welcome to the world of shadows, where demons gather.
Okay, what can I make now? Let's register our boys. I can make mod. I have to give up Kushinada Hime and Alice. I like both of them. What about Fafnir? I don't want to give up any of them. King Frost and Mothman's kind of cheap. Why not? Let's do it. Looks like physical attacks are what it's gonna want. So let's do Ice Block and Pulimpa, because that'll cause some confusion.
Is this demon to your liking?
There's also a an SCP mod for Soma for the When Day Breaks scenario. So I really want to pick up Soma. How much is it? It's $32. Maybe I'll wait a bit. I think I remember watching Markiplier play Soma, and it was super creepy. I am Fafnir, Drake of old. Oh, hey, Seth. Seth in Shin Megami Tensei looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh monster. Egyptian god of the desert, chaos and evil. He murdered his brother Osiris and tried to become the chief god, but he was later castrated by Osiris' son Horus. Which, unfortunately, Horus is down here. Horus is a lot lower level. Blue Eyes Black Dragon. Oh, I haven't made Juke yet? Ooh, Latch Assist, too. I love the Fates. The Apportioner, measuring the thread which determines the a person's lifespan. I thought it was really cool in Disney's Hercules when they had the Fates share an eye. Because I believe that's from a different mythology. Alright. As much as I like Oribas, I think swapping out to Fafnir is the better bet. Because Sibel has an AoE fire attack.
Return. What?
Everyone's healed. And I've saved. So you've come here as well. At last, the victor in the battle between Law and Chaos will finally be decided. The demonic army has already slain the creator. However, the angels refuse to acknowledge it. Have you ever given thought to what Bethel and its allies should be striving for? One cannot grasp the future so long as their hands are guided by the wills and whims of another. Seeing as you are a young man, I ask that you would give this some considerable thought. Now then, let us both be careful on our way. We're gonna go long today, because I'm not gonna be streaming tomorrow, and we skipped Wednesday evening stream, so... Oh, hey, it's a sucky butt. How you doing? Yeah, I know, right? Haha. Oh, she's on her phone. Hey, Algami. Who are you talking to? The other me. Don't you want to see the real me too? It's pretty intense. Can't even say too much about it here, but I'll show it to you if I join you. So, time to bring out those gifts for me. What should I do? Guess I'll take a huge chunk of HP. Yeah, sure. I gotta heal. I guess I'll take an Marita soda. Yeah, sure. I guess I'll take $3,000. Yeah, sure. Oh, okay. I think you've had enough.
I'm sure we'll get along.
There's actually a single-player game with containment? Yeah, there is! I believe it's not even on stream. Sorry, on Steam, not stream. But it's still free, I believe. Yeah. Oh, they bundled it with the multiplayer game. Okay. I didn't know that. Hey, Kumbanda. You look like you might need to eat something. You look like a beggar. Thanks. I guess. Let's deal with Moo. Hey, your friends are dead. What's up? Sure, I always get real peaceful after I kill. You sure you want to do that, buddy? I don't think you can handle this. You are not ready for anything that I have right now. Really? I'm being very patient with this demon. With this Giger-ass horse. Don't you know who I am? You're Kumbanda. Shit. Did he fucking call me shit lips? Listen, I can be here all day. You're coming with me. Oh, so you're approaching me? Sure, I can go back to the recovery area. Oh, right, I have no room. Damn it. Alright, so luckily this game has a feature where if you talk to a demon and you successfully negotiate, but you don't have enough room in your party. The next time you encounter them, you can talk with them and they'll be like, hey, I talked with you. Do you have room for me now? So that really helps. I'm pretty sure that wasn't a feature in earlier games. Where's my spyglass?
Here.
Holy. I think I'm the only one with Jesus attacks. I don't know why I call them Jesus attacks when they're clearly, you know, paper seals. Plus, I'm pretty sure Jesus isn't even in this game. Technically, Jesus was in Persona 3. Hey, nice to see you, Jonathan King. I got really lucky in Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. I didn't get Emo Rain, but I did get the newest character, the Dragoon. And I finally used my drops from Clash of Wills to get Bulwark. So I'm very happy with that. I got a high capacity bottle. Neat. I can hold a bunch of stuff apparently. Yo, what up? Finn McCool. Oh, to think I'd bump into you here. Seems you're quite a busy man yourself. That aside, it's a horrible sight. Angels and demons locked in a bloody final battle. Naturally, it's a great time for mercenaries to earn big, but don't worry. I don't intend on taking either side at the moment.
way,
Your Bulwark is EX1? Mine too! Next time we get an event, I'm gonna grind for it. Though that does remind me, if there's anyone you can trust right now, it's those at the Fairy Village. They too have decided to maintain a neutral stance in this. King Oberon may enjoy playing pranks, but it seems he's actually rather fond of humans after all. I do have a favor to ask of you, however. It seems some at the village are currently saddled with a number of problems. I ask that you help them however you can. Then again, you are busy, so it's not as though I can force you. But should you find the time, know that your assistance would be most appreciated. I have helped a couple of them, so I should be in his good graces. Oh, this is unfortunate. This is an unfortunately placed texture. I get what they were going for, but it does not look correct. Oh, I should probably deal with that. That looks like it's going to be a problem. Right, we're dealing with Oberon, Hanuman, and Isis. Let's use the thing where everything's a crit. And just hit everyone with divine energy. And she can do fire damage. And I just need to pop another arrow fall to finish things off. God, I'm so glad that I got the grinding DLC for this. Boss fights still feel like a challenge, but like, it's making things go so much faster. Enhanced summon. I do want my summons to be enhanced. Let's see what that's all. Ooh. That looks like something I'm gonna have to deal with sooner rather than later. Let's see if I can find a way over. Okay, you guys are really gonna approach... Oh, hey, it's Macabre. Macabre. I feel like just slapping these guys isn't doing enough. Macabre. I wonder if we're gonna continue that once the book comes out. I'd like to. Devs are still updating the SCP game? Yeah! From what I understand, SCP Containment Breach has, like, a lot of love put into it constantly. Who are you? Oh, I'm taking this. I got a Gibbon guitar. That's like a Gibson, but designed for apes. You want to talk? Does it pain you to kill demons? Kinda. You can resolve conflicts with demons by negotiating instead of fighting. Now, what shall I do? How about I take 4 grand? Yeah, sure. How about an Oxpeoza? I got one. Let's say I take a generous cut of your stamina. I think you've had enough. Oh, very well then. Your stock is completely full. Seems you've already decided on your team. Make sure to have a spot open for next time we meet. Sure. When's the next time we're gonna meet? Can I get your cell phone? Okay, he's gone. Let's do that right now. I don't think I need Mushu. And who else can I drop? I probably don't need Valkyrie. It was a good movie, but I don't need it. I'd love to have the guys back from when I did Anime Bomb on the stream at some point. But I don't know if they'd be interested. I don't want to say there was a falling out, but like I haven't talked to any of them in a long time. It definitely wasn't like 2 best friends where it's like, hey, they're not friends anymore, but we kind of all just drifted apart. I think I explained that situation on stream before, so I won't go into heavy detail about it. I think I can deal with Surtur. I'm just gonna talk to Succubus. She'll probably give me a hug or something. Oh wait, I totally know that girl you're cruising with. Yeah, then you don't need me around. Okay. I got a level. There's the wall of fire. How am I gonna get there? Jeez, these guys just don't know when to quit. Here, Loki, you can take the last one. Man, I felt really bad when Super Best Friends split up. When it was announced that they're not, like, Matt and Pat weren't friends anymore, my heart kind of broke. Because it's like, but they're the two best friends. I'm glad that they're doing better on their own, though. I don't know if you guys have watched Matt's What Happened series, but it's a really cool deep dive into when IPs fail. And it's not just for video games, too. I think he does it for, like, a wide variety of content. Real talk, I don't think I like Pat.
Aha. Welcome to the world of shadow.
On his own, Pat's way too abrasive for me. He needs somebody to balance him out. Demons summoned in battle will have a random stat raised by a rank. I feel like one rank is a bit too small to justify that purchase. Same for Aaron. He needs Dan to even him out. I think Aaron is an interesting case, because if you remember him with John, he was the straight man in that partnership. When Aaron was with John, he was the Dan. So I think because we've had that version of Aaron for so long, everyone's sort of forgotten about chill Aaron. Like them together and individually? Yeah. Again, like, everyone's mileage varies. I don't think I need any of this. Let's register our boys. What level do I need to be at to get Seth? 67. So I just need one more level. Okay, that's easy enough. Because I should have, yeah, I have one more gospel. So if I slap the sucky butt. Eh. Oh, hey, she gave me a life stone, too. I should be able to level up here, and we'll be able to make Seth. God, I'm gonna be super strong. Okay, we're gonna save just in case there's a fusion accident.
Welcome to the world of shadow.
Oh, whoops. I need the compendium. Oh, that's expensive. Can I make an Earthus? I can. How cheaply can I make one? That seems like it's cheap enough.
Is this demon
There we go.
here?
Trying out new poses and it's driving you crazy. Grab photos of people doing parkour. Yeah. Really pushing those poses is difficult. What you might want to do is just try tracing over it as an exercise, so that you can kind of get your muscle memory right for when you adapt it to another drawing. Because I find that tracing is fine as practice, but you definitely don't put it out in the wild. Holy badonkas? Yeah. So Sophia's got some boing boing going on. There we go. Interesting that Seth doesn't have a plus to dark attacks. Alright, what are we gonna give it? Let's go with Ice Block, because it's weak against ice. What else? If we give it Poison Adept and Toxic Cloud, then Poison should have a better chance of setting in.
Is this demon to your liking?
Bye, Fafnir. Bye, Rock. Put your reference in context? Let's check it out. Oh, yeah. I'm Drake Seth. Good to meet you. Okay.
Return when you have gathered more.
You got it, Sophia. Alright, let's see if we can beat Surtur this stream. I feel like that's a good goal to strive for. All we have to do is get to that wall of flame. I'm sure nothing will impede my progress whatsoever. She really wants me to check that out, sure. Thank you. This is just a way to get back up here, I think. Come on. Come on. That didn't look like something I'd need to Skyrim up, so... Wonder if I can hop over there. Nope. Okay. Well, we're down here now. I don't think we found Nagaraja yet. I kind of want to get him. Oh, geez. Nightbot's not doing its job. There we go. Thanks, Nightbot. I really do feel like it's nice to acknowledge people who lurk. Because a lot of people feel bad that they don't actively participate in the conversation, but it's really nice to know that you're here, you know?
I'm here.
This'll do.
Force attacks. You got it. Just studying while listening in? Yeah! No, and it's super appreciated. Plus, you know, the fact that I can be entertaining while also, you know, you're doing other stuff is nice. What's up, Orthus? Do you want power? Yes. Then take my hand. You are a brave one. Maybe you are worth talking to. I think. Give me 4,000 Mach. I am short on cash right now, buddy. I don't have that. Okay, you know what? I will give you the money. Sure. Orthus was really polite. That was a good encounter. I liked Orthus. Money for power for real? Yeah. Take my hand, but also slide me $30.
Here.
I need to make a phone payment, you see. Let's take a look at what Madness Nails does. Not that. There we go. I forgot for a second that, those things block everything except for one specific random element. Oh man, I gotta find Surtur soon. My stomach is rumbly. I need to go eat. I was gonna make chicken katsu tonight, but I kind of want to eat out. There's this place by my house that I've never been to. It's called Royal Pizza. And I kind of want to try it. The best burger you had was from a donair place? Which one? You forgot? Ah, fair enough. Always. I mean, we still need to go to Rockin' Robin's. We gotta figure out when we can, go do that. School is rough? No, that's fair. Maybe if you're into it, we'll do it when you have time to celebrate. Like if you do well on an exam or something. You have until August? What a coincidence, I kinda do too. Increases healing. Yeah. I gotta go apartment hunting next month. I was considering just doing virtual tours of apartments, but specifically for one kind of sketchy one, I want to see it in person. Whoops. Because there is a certain amount of sketchiness that I can handle. And also, I find that if you do a virtual tour of something, the person guiding the tour can just neglect to show you stuff. Whereas if you're actually there, you can kind of explore and figure things out. I don't think I'm going that way. It looks like a dead end. Let's see what's over here. God, there are a lot of succubi hanging out. Bye. I'm back down here. God damn it. I was so focused on trying to hit that thing. Did not watch my step. Honestly, at this point, I'm just looking for fusion materials because I want to collect a bunch of different demons. He looks bored. I mean, he's all face, so... I tried singing. What's that? Some kind of newfangled prayer incantation? Alright, well, I don't care about you guys. So, I just wanted the weird old man starfish thing. How about you? Are you gonna be more talkative? I sense a human presence from you. Why is that? I was transformed into a demon. Well, color me impressed. Gotta say, that hair of yours sure is long. It's a real sight to see. You're embarrassing me. Don't ever spout such a terrible joke ever again. He was impressed until he wasn't. Uh-oh. Let's try this again. Who exactly are you? I'm Carson. Ah, I see. Huh, who am I again? Kaiwan. No, isn't that nostalgic? Call me that back in my worshipping days. Right then, after up those gifts. Now what to do? I want an electric shard. I don't have that. Alright, well, we're just not gonna deal with that. I do not want to get... Well, fine, fine. We'll do it one more time. I'm patient. Does it hurt you to kill the elderly? Even just a little? Yeah, kinda. If it does, then why do it? To survive. If I join you, then surely we can hold out together, can't we? Yeah. I got ice shards. Yeah, go for it. 6 grand. Maybe something else? Sure. Have I seen Word Girl? No, I haven't. What's it about? There we go. I got Old Man Starfish. Hey there, I'm gonna go the opposite direction of that voice. PBS show about a superhero that teaches kids words. That sounds cool. Now that Arthur's done, PBS has got to really find new shows to, I guess, give to kids. So is it just like about introducing new words to kids, or the comedy is unbelievable? Oh man, that's great. It's hard to find a kids show that has legitimately good comedy recently. It feels like a lot of kids shows don't respect that kids aren't dumb. Children's programming doesn't have to cater to the lowest common denominator. I really think that the shows that respect their audience end up doing better. Oh, hey, it's a Mimon. Damn it! Link to the video? Absolutely! I'll check it out. You know what? Let's see what's over here. How the hell am I gonna get over there? Because I'm legitimately going around in circles now. The hardest part of this level is finding the critical path. Because I need to get over there. And it feels like if I can wrap around and go on the outer rim of the map, I should be able to get to where I need to go. But in order to do that, I need to find a way up there. I am so incredibly confused right now. How do I go around that way? Alright, those guys are gonna attack. This maybe. If I go like this. This might be an exercise in futility, or it could be the way to where I need to go. All right, let's deal with you by running away. There we go. I think I was just running around in circles for no reason that entire time. What's up?
Lord, such flames are all powerful. No demon dares draw near.
Okay, everyone's healthy. I'm level 68, so should be able to make a new demon later. Actually, oh damn it, I have Kaiwan. I should be able to make a new demon now.
Listen well.
Halt. You can go no farther. Witness the barrier of flame. Not even the strongest of demons could pass through that unscathed. The demon's stronghold lies past there, but our advance has been halted by this burning wall. If we are to proceed, we must find some way to dispel the inferno. However, we ourselves are tasked with standing guard against the forces of chaos.
Come again?
So we require your assistance. Might you seek a means to negate that fire in our stead? One of our brethren set off towards Akihabara, in the hopes of finding a countermeasure for the fire, but there has been no word since. Might I ask you to seek him there, in Akihabara? That may be our best chance at learning how to pass through the wall of flame. I'll give you the location of his last point of contact. Okay, let's go to Akiba.
Well then.
I guess we're helping the angels. Why not? Oh, right, I was gonna fuse Kaiwan. Let's go do that right now.
Welcome to the world of shadow.
Thank you. I don't want to make Scotty. What about Garuda? Nah. I don't want to give up Seth. What's Suiki? One of the 4 Oni controlled by Fujiwara no Chikata. It can cause floods with the swing of its arms, hence the Sui, I guess. In the Taiheki, a brave courtier named Kinotomo-o expelled the Oni by sending them an elegantly phrased threat in poetic form. I do like Yadagarasu. Got some Reese's Puffs. I'm jealous. Reese's Puffs are top. I want Yadagarasu, but I don't want it that much. Let's get the lore. Divine creature in Japanese mythology. They're 3-legged ravens that the goddess Amaterasu sent to help humans. It is said that they helped Emperor Jinmu claim victory, and despite the divine standing, those who are unworthy have been known to go mad after looking directly in the eye. Ooh. Cereal tier list? Well, Cookie Crisp is high up, but generally, I don't like cereal. We can make a Rugaru. Rugaro. Type of werewolf originating in France. It appears human during the day, but transforms beastly form at night, or is known to viciously attack humans. They're said to have once been ordinary human beings. However, turning into a Rugaro, one cannot regain their humanity ever again. Oof. I need to get rid of Seth in order to do this. No, thank you. Alright, let's do it this way. I can make Ganesha. I might be able to make Hydra if I make the snack. No, because it's going to use up Sibel, and I really like her. Now, let's make Ganesha. Alright, let's slap on Agidan, Mamudo on, and... Actually, let's slap on Makarakarn and Megiddo.
Is this demon to...
Ganesha is one of my favorite servants in Fate Grand Order that I don't have yet. Well, what are some cereals that we can all agree are just really good? Because I like Cookie Crisp and I like Reese's Puffs. I think that Oreo O's are really, really good, but I think they're hard to get outside of Canada and Korea. As you got older, you got more into Frosted Flakes. Have you ever tried Frosted Flakes in ice cream parfait? Because that is top tier. It adds, like, the best crunch to the parfait. And I feel like that's a good point for cereal. Versatility. Because, like, I don't think I would do Fruit Loops in anything that isn't just cereal and milk. Okay, so Fierce Roar aggros. So I think I can live without Mist Rush. Cereal and milk for you only? Ah, come on, be adventurous. Sometimes cereal has more applications. Yo, Siegfried. The hero in the epic German poem, the... Oh god, I'm gonna butcher this. Felix is gonna hate me. Let's... Nibelungenlied. Nibelungenlied. I butchered that. Often seen as the same as Sigurd of Norse folklore. He was married to Kriemhild, the Princess of Burgundy, and is said to have become wrapped up in a feud between her and Brunhilde of Austrasia. Okay. Resulting in many attempts on his life. The dragon Fafnir's blood made him invincible, but a single leaf on his back resulted in a weak spot, which is later exploited by the treacherous Hagen. It's alright, he's got a shield there. What do I need to make Siegfried? Earthus and Ganesha. I just have to whip up another Earthus. It's alright, it costs me... I don't want to ditch Black Frost. What's the cheapest Earthus I can make? But I don't want to get rid of Succubutt either. I like her. She's a friend. That's 33k. That's 5k. 5k seems like the best deal so far. Let's do it.
Is this demon tape?
Whoops. We skipped the booba. Unsubbed. And for good reason. I have failed you on a fundamental level. Oh, jeez. Divine stuff is just put to oblivion. There we go. Siegfried's all about physical attacks, so I might not keep him for long. Alright, this time I'm not touching the controller. We get full booba. All of the boing boing. God. We have been playing this game for a long time. This came out in November. Asking if you can discuss the case tonight?
My sword is yours.
So you're a detective now. I'm excited. I'm very happy for you. Hey, yo, can we discuss the case tonight? Oh, what's Nebiros all about? You have until April 4th, so might as well. Yeah. The General of Hell. Okay, that's a good start. He keeps watch over other demons. One of Hell's greatest necromancers. He can control souls and corpses. And she's like, oh, it's due then? Oh boy. Yeah, April is fast approaching. April's in like a week. This guy. This guy's got a couple of pointy bits. She thought it was due this Monday? Oh man. Yeah, that must have been like a huge weight lifted. The Nihon Shoki sword deity, who pacified... God. Ashihara no Nakata Tsukuni. Ashihara no Nakata Tsukuni. Nakata Tsukuni. His name comes from futsu, the fashion in which things are cut, and nushi, a term meaning nature as a god. Neat. We can make Thor. I prefer one of the Hemsworths, but this Thor's fine. The Norse god of thunder and fertility, whose strength is incomparable. He is a heroic and honest god, worshipped mainly by farmers, and is primarily known for defeating the giants. He wields Mjolnir, a hammer that returns to its owner after being thrown, and he and the world serpent Jormungandr are fated to kill each other at Ragnarok. Oh, that's sad. Don't kill the lizard. Then you get to survive. Yo. Commonly known as Mitra Buddha, or Mitra. An ancient Persian god of contracts, he was also revered as a sun god. He's a protector of the world's harmony and truth. There's a magic set inspired by Norse myth. Which one? Passes judgment on those who threaten it, and said that one of his powers is to safeguard harmony, allows him to cure any illness. Okay, so that's kind of got like an Asclepius vibe. Call time? Oh, that makes sense. That's rad. Norse mythology has been getting a lot more popular recently. I like it. Hey, there's Cerberus. Traditionally has 3 heads and a snake's tail. You got half of that, I guess. It was born from Typhon, the giant of wind, and Echidna, the mother of monsters. It's also the older brother of Orthus. Koma is their equivalent of the world serpent? Okay. Toralf is the equivalent of Thor? Now you get it. Yeah! They're fated to kill each other in Ragnarok. Who can I make? I guess I can make Nebiros. I'll leave it for now.
Return when you have...
Is Ragnarok a place or an event? Ragnarok's an event. Ragnarok is, in Norse mythology, the end of the world. Huge war where, like, every cool and scary thing happens. I guess Ragnarok is a time. Then Valhalla. Well, Valhalla is a place. Essentially, so Valhalla is the place where warriors await Ragnarok, where the spirits of the dead are like, hey, we're gonna hang out here until we have to fight again. So when a warrior dies on the battlefield, if they're like a really fucking rad warrior, the Valkyrie will take them to Valhalla to await Ragnarok so that they can fight in the war. And during Ragnarok, like, a bunch of shit happens. Like, what? I think Odin's killed by, like, a wolf or something, and the wolf is, like, Loki's son or something? God. It's been a hot minute since I've looked up what happens during Ragnarok. The wolf was made by Loki? Yeah. Because I know the wolf was made by Loki, and then the steed Sleipnir was birthed by Loki? There's a lot going on in Ragnarok. Angel, you had this problem with Wizards of the Coast, where there's too much product? Yeah. That's the thing. With Magic, you gotta pick and choose which ones you like, because it's expensive. You're the Proto-Fiend from the Japanese branch. Your timing is perfect. I was attacked by a human wearing an officer's cap. With these injuries, I cannot continue my mission. I have a favor to ask of you. Up ahead, you'll find a shrine. There you'll find a Japanese god with the means to nullify the burning wall. Okay. Oh, that's far away. That is next stream distance. Alright, well, we got 4 minutes to get to there. Odin is killed by the wolf, and he's super old. The wolf, Fenrir, has 2 kids that chase the moon and the sun. Okay. They spoiled the new set? Aw, man. It sounds like they're just going way too fast.
Young man.
That angel mentioned a human wearing an officer's cap. This could be cause for concern. We should proceed with caution. I think we're gonna have to fight the guy. And it's gonna be Raido Kuzunoha. Hey.
Well,
Oh, it's not Raido. Interesting.
We meet again. It appears you've made quite a name for yourself amidst all this mess. And yet, as touching as this little reunion is...
We're not here to talk. Even after everything we told you, you're still content to be pawns in Bethel's game.
No, I'm actively going against them.
I don't know what you see in him. Just watch, and he'll die like any other demon.
All right.
You can see we're a bit divided on this matter. Would you be so kind as to prove my point?
All right, this is the end of the stream boss, I guess. I have a feeling I can take him. Okay, he's got a bit more HP than I thought. Let's see if I can poison him. Nope. How do you like fire? Yeah, he's fine with fire. When they capture the sun or the moon, that's when Ragnarok will begin because Fenrir will be released from his chains. Okay. Hasbro wants big money, not letting the sets breathe. And Magic was their golden goose. Shohei Yakuma. Alright, well, we're gonna swap out. Let's swap out Seth with Kushinada Hime. Because I need buffs and I need heals. How do you like Zappies? You resist Zappies. Good to know. Has a wolf shrine. She knows more about it than you do. Okay. Ooh, he super resists physical attacks.
I could cure
All right, healer's down.
you. There.
That's lame. Guess we'll get Seth back.
Your turn. Go.
I've been watching clips of A Million Ways to Die in the West, and Seth MacFarlane does a really good job in that movie. I should watch the whole thing. Saw Lord of War again. Nick Cage best movie? Nick Cage has the capacity to be a good actor. He just chooses weird roles. So I can definitely believe that he's got a couple good movies in his belt. I haven't tried a dark attack yet, actually. Who do I have that has... Alice has dark. It's about war profiteering. Oh, man. That's a heavy subject. That sounds like a really cool time. Can I poison him? No. I think he's just got poison resistance. I think I can take him before this finishes. I think a well-placed uppercut is a good way to go. You'd be surprised if current events didn't have something to do with war profiteering? Hey guys, I think we beat him.
So it's true. You were the one who put Lamu down.
Yes?
All that strength, and you're still content to be Bethel's lapdog.
I'm not.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that I'm gonna work with them until it's convenient, and when it stops being convenient, I'm gonna put them down.
You've seen what happens to the humans who demons set their sights on. They get twisted, manipulated, broken. Did those demons make anyone's lives better? Or did they ruin everything they touched?
I mean, some of these demons have been pretty nice. Jack Frost has been a buddy.
Demons are a blot on our world that must be cleansed. If you think they're worth fighting for, then by all means, prove it.
Okay, you know what? Now I see where we disagree. I think hanging out with the demons is fine.
Really? Could you say that for the two who died at Lamu's hands?
What's the matter?
This boy knew the girl who was tempted by Lamu. I watched him fight and struggle to save her, and fail.
This guy does need to get his facts straight. Fake news.
Not just her. Despite all his efforts, he could not even protect the girl who stood at his side.
I see. So, the demons have taken a lot from you too.
Like, God. Why do I have to say not all demons? Because, like... Yeah. Lamu was a punk-ass bitch. King Frost was just hanging out trying to keep a fish safe. All of the demons in the fairy village have been protecting the people. Titania and Oberon have been quite nice to me. But, like, Hydra tried to bite my face off. So that kind of sucked. I feel like maybe this guy is taking an all-or-nothing stance on something that isn't that.
The demons are parasites who feed off mankind's pain and weakness. They don't belong in our world.
Until we meet again.
And what do you think of Nua? You're hanging out with the demon yourself, so... That guy... I feel like maybe he has some misconceptions. But anyways, that's going to be the stream for today. Thank you very much for hanging out, everyone. Big thanks to everyone who retweeted the tweet about the stream. If you want updates and stuff, there's my Twitter. Yeah, no worries. There's going to be no stream tomorrow, because I'm going to be playing Jackbox with Dingo Felix and Dynabees off stream. So we're going to be doing a double stream on Monday. We're going to be doing Ocarina of Time at noon, and we're going to be doing the new Guilty Gear content at 8 p.m. The new Guilty Gear content also includes story, so be sure to pop by. I'm really excited for it. Yeah, next Sunday we might do SCP Containment Breach. That sounds like a good time. Who am I gonna raid? Who's on right now that sounds like a cool person? Let's send you to Girl DM. They're a VTuber that I like. I saw clips of them on YouTube and just ended up following them. They're independent. They're doing a Just Chatting stream right now. No idea what that's about. But they're usually good to hang out with. So give them a big old shark attack and I'll catch you later. See ya!